The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Lucretia and Kamira. Funny, smart, about whatever. Welcome to the G-Spot. With Kamira and Precious. So sexy and precious. Welcome to the G-Spot. With everything down the gorgeous and great. Everyone is welcome, but you better stay in your place. At the G-Spot. Welcome to 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 the G-Spot. With Precious and Kamira. Funny, smart, about whatever. Welcome to the G-Spot. With Kamira and Precious. So sexy and precious. Welcome to the G-Spot. With everything down the gorgeous and great. Everyone is welcome, but you better stay in your place. At the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot.
Oh. Y'all see that stomach out? Act like you don't know. I'm gonna rock my stomach out till I get fat, ho. Hey! Welcome to the G-Spot. I did it to that song this weekend, y'all. Whoa! Amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Shit went down. Shout out to him, y'all. Shout out to our fan who did that. G-Spot for us. We love you, Dwayne. It's Wayne, right? And so like that, it's close.
Let me look it up.
I think that's right. Welcome to the G-Spot. I'm Precious, and I'm Precious, cause I'm in this motherfucker by myself today, y'all. Me and Poe gonna hold it down, and we have a guest coming, so shout out to our sponsor.
Hey.
There go, Po. Look, say, first off, shout out to Poe for holding it down. Look, I was just telling her, you working hard. Poe is out here with the old dog braids, y'all. I swear to God. I'm like, wait a minute. Usually Poe look like a cover girl. She got a bun, or her hair is silky and flowing. I walked up today. I'm like, who you finna fight? Poe got on the Oakland hoodie. She got the old dog say. She out there in the tights, army fatigue, like no limit. What's up? How was your weekend? Shit.
My weekend was cool. We had the workshops.
Yes.
On Saturday. Nice little turnout.
So, did they get it? Were they understand? Like, is the workshop, Like, do you get mad at people, Poe? Because Poe got an attitude, y'all. Y'all gotta know. Poe will. Or are you nice to them because they pay? I'm a little more nice to them as opposed to you, bitch.
No. No, I'm just serious about what I do. Shit.
But it was good.
It was cool. Nice turnout. What I do like is that people do leave with more knowledge than what they came with.
And that's
about podcasting.
Right.
So, you know.
So it went. How long does it last from?
About an hour and a half. Okay. And then, give them a tour of the studio and answer questions. So it was cool. That's
cool. Do you let them come sit up here and get the feel of...
Yep, lights be on. I don't have the cameras usually set up, but they get to come in and sit and...
That's cool.
And check it out.
That's what's up. What's up, y'all? I don't know why I'm so excited. I just been feeling so good lately. Like, I got this energy like good shit finna happen. Well, actually, good shit did happen, too.
Oh, tell us about it.
Well, I had 2 shows at the Brad Improv with Big Boy this weekend. They were both sold out.
I wanted to go to that.
Great shows, y'all. It was really great. And the good thing about Big Boy is, like, he is one of those genuine people who is like, he is not just like a on stage, on camera thing. Like, he really takes the time to take a picture with everybody. Like, after the first show, everybody who stood in that line got a picture with him.
Well, he's definitely one of the most humble guys I know. He's been in radio over 20 years here in LA, and he's always been that way. And
you see why people show him love. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you wonder, like, why is this person so good, but ain't nothing happening? They not a good person. Shit, inside. You got to be better, baby. He is a genuine person. But the whole show, Eric Blake headlined the show, and, it was just an amazing production. Very professional, I killed that motherfucker. Shit.
Oh, man, I was planning to go to that, too.
Yeah, so that was real good. And then yesterday, I was at the Laugh Factory. I never go up at the Laugh Factory, y'all, so I did first impressions.
That's mostly white folks.
Yes, but they still had a black night,
What's the black night? Sundays?
Sunday.
Still
chocolate
have chocolate
Sundays.
Oh, God.
And so, I used to go there all the time, but I really been chilling. But I had a date to do first impressions. So that's when you get to do 3 minutes, and before the first show, and they see if you... They basically just see if you're good enough for that shit. Or
like an audition.
Process. Yeah. So yeah, I went.
How'd you do that?
I blew that 3 minutes up right quick. It was very nice, chocolate Sunday, and so I just been doing my shit. I've been on my shit, and it's been good. Shit.
So did you watch the Stormy Daniels interview last night?
Stormy Daniels. I saw clips of the Stormy Daniels shit. Oh
my God. So she claims that she only had sex with Trump once, and that they had went out to dinner, and she ended up back in his hotel room, which she said was all consensual. Mm-hmm. And so she says she went into the bathroom, and when she came out, dude was sitting on the bed like, what time it is.
He was just sitting there bucket naked.
She didn't exactly say if he was. She said he was. She said her exact words were he was perched.
That's some white shit right there. It's like that's kind of thrown though. I
could see how I thought women perch. I didn't know men perch.
Oh my God. Okay.
So anyway, she said she knew then that she got herself in the situation. And she went on ahead and had sex with him. No condom.
She went on ahead. She knew she was in a situation.
Yeah.
Bitch, you knew that. Bitch, you know what you do for life.
Yeah, well, she knows that. And this is what I say when you go into a man's hotel room, you know what's up from the gate.
It's a hotel. What you thought y'all finna do? What y'all finna do, huh? Play cards, bitch? What you wanna do? Drink some tea, bitch? Like, you finna fuck. If you, bitch, that's why you bitches need to quit acting like it's cool to go to the room and shit. Like, I see why dudes be, not like, but I'm just saying getting mad at bitches or like maybe choking them out. Like, bitch, quit playing. Like, you didn't have to bring your ass up. It could have been a bitch who was gonna really give a nigga. I mean, I know she one of them. But I'm saying, we gotta quit false advertising, y'all. If you take your ass to the room, you fucking. You need to. I'm gonna say that, I'm a woman.
Especially if it's all hour, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning,
It could be 1 in the afternoon. It ain't nothing to do in the room. It's a bed and a TV, fool. That's just like a nigga coming to your house. What you want to do? What you want to do, nigga? You got a couch. What you want to do? You want to fuck? All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so she said she went ahead and had sex with him.
I just went ahead and did it, girl.
Right. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you really didn't want to have sex with the guy, but you were in a situation you was like, all right, just fuck it?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it.
We probably all been in that situation.
Yeah, but you've been in that situation, like, you know, and I know it was I was young too, you know, but it was dumb, and
yeah. But
I did just other motherfuckers spend a lot of money on me, and then I wanted to chill. Everybody like, no, it's going to the room time.
Oh gosh.
I like, damn, I thought we was chilling. I thought I was just getting spoiled all day. And they showed out though, but I'm saying, God damn, but I didn't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, nigga, you know, he down there deserving, bitch. I know you don't want to do it, but this nigga, what have these other niggas done? You was in love. I'm just loyal and in love.
Well, she said she didn't want to, but she did because she was in there. But
right, so yeah, and she said she spanked him or some shit too, right? Like,
yeah, she said that the whole time. Well, in the beginning when they were first in there, he just kept talking about himself, and then he was like, "Oh, did you see this magazine?" And he happened to be on the cover of it.
Well, I hate dudes like that, y'all. I don't care who you are. I hate that shit, fool. I hate that. Get off yourself, nigga.
Right.
Let somebody else get on you. Don't be on yourself. That's a turn off, dog. Even if you are, act like you ain't. Shit. And Trump, you know you don't need to be on yourself. Like,
he on himself now as president all day long.
I want to have a story like I fucked up in the ass.
Well, she said, you know, somebody needs to take that magazine and spank you or swat you with it or whatever. And then she said he looked surprised, and she said, "Motherfucker, pull down his pants."
Like, bitch, do it.
Right.
See, he wanted them, y'all. See, all them corporate whites, see, them big political, no, he ain't shit. The point is, they be freaking, fool. They be wanting that dominatrix ass shit, because they want to be controlled, because they are the ones who run shit. So they want a bitch to just come through and be like, shut up, nigga.
She probably did. She probably didn't go into too much detail.
But
she said she's gotten threats when it first went down 12 years ago. When she first spoke.
Or he offered
she didn't
mention
him paying her, but she's a porn star, and most of them are about their money. So I can't see her not getting
I saw an amount
nothing,
like
and then didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't see her not getting no money, because he said of the other girl said he offered her money and she started crying.
Well, maybe that's what I read somewhere. It said somebody got offered $103,000.
Oh no, she got $130,000 to be quiet.
Oh, like to shut your ass up.
Right. So she supposedly signed a non-disclosure, but Trump didn't sign it, but the attorney signed it, and the attorney claimed that he paid her the $130,000 out of his own money. So
it's a lot, y'all. It's just a lot. Meanwhile, what's going on in the country?
Right.
While we talking about this, and that was funny. I did see where Lil Duval posted something saying, "Why are we all acting surprised at this shit?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just another Trump thing. Like, why are we giving this porn star that much attention? Like, it is. This shit is it's almost predictable.
Versus the other fucked up shit he's doing. I mean,
exactly.
Damn.
It's just like. He's staying relevant, I tell you that, dog. Ain't no he the most, like, fuck all these other social media people who think they do it. So, Trump he stay relevant. That's how you gotta do when you ain't nobody and you get on them reality TV shows and get them spin-offs, nigga, like, go hard, nigga.
Yeah, you better juice that 15 minutes for all you could get.
For real. Shit, I know I would. Let me in the door. I'm gonna kick that bitch down. This bitch is crazy. Yep. Let's do it.
So meanwhile, I guess the Playboy model, she had a 10-month affair with him. And she claims she was in love with him. Ew.
What? You got a picture
of her? Mm-hmm. I'll pull it up during the commercial.
Oh my God. And so 10 months?
Yeah.
She was in love.
Yep, and she thought he was in love with her. Trump ain't capable of loving nobody.
Yeah,
because they said that he married the mistress he cheated on with his first wife, and then he married the one he's with, Melania, from cheating on his second wife.
So he just marrying mistresses?
Side bitches.
Side bitches. He marrying his
side chicks.
Say. that's my
so that gives some side chicks some hope.
That gives some side hope in this motherfucker. If you a side bitch, there is still hope. I mean, he might move on after you, but at least you could get the position, fool. Then he gonna get tired of your bitch ass. On to the next. Right. Till they dick don't work no more. His dick probably don't even work, dog. What are they doing here? Nah. I wanted to. I don't know. I want to do his dick work. Say.
He probably got the blue pill.
Because a lot of these dudes, y'all need to sit down somewhere. You know your dick don't even work to be trying to be on the house. You've been on too much shit, or else your shit just said, not today. What's wrong with you? That's the only thing you got to do. Get it up.
Yeah, well, if you guys got a comment about that situation, even if you don't give a shit about it, call in
323-293-3337.
I have a picture that Chuck Farmer just did. I'm trying to pull that real quick before we go to our first break. Anyway, coming up on the show, we are waiting on.
Wait. Let me open my package, y'all. Yeah. You want to?
We're waiting for Psychic Wayne. Kamira had a last minute emergency, so she couldn't make it today. So we hope all is well with her.
Yes.
And so get your pens ready, your questions ready for
Psychic Wayne, y'all. He's really good.
Yep, Psychic Wayne. But we're also going to be talking to Wayne about the difference between a tarot reader and a psychic, and why so many people think that tarot reading is taboo or evil or whatnot. But anyway, Chuck did a meme for us. He said this is a picture of Trump perched. Hold on, let me turn this off. Ew.
Say his face is hard enough to get past. I could not imagine the body. You know what I'm saying?
Ew, like his penis.
Say, stop it, dude. Stop it. It ain't enough money, fool. I could not. No. It's cool. I'll stay broke. I don't want to be rich. I mean, I do want to be rich. I can't do it, dog.
Well, you know what? Stormy Daniels is probably used to having sex with men she don't like because she do pornos.
And I think that's the thing. Like, I really feel like I gotta like you.
She probably could detach her whole mindset from what's actually happening because she does the porn movies, and I'm sure she don't like every dude she in the movies with.
And you think everybody don't like, nobody like their job. People don't go to work, but you know she gotta work. But that's the thing, y'all. That's why I said that was one of those situations. Because I mean, he was cool, but I ain't really like him. And I gotta like you to like enjoy sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, you cute, let's go. Nah, you know. I'm gonna talk my shit, but I really gotta like you. I gotta be attracted to you. Like, ugh. Yeah. But anyway, y'all. So I got a package in the mail. My cousin sent it to me a minute ago, and my ass don't check the mail but every 2 weeks. Like, I be like, I ain't finna go get these bills, fool. Fuck that shit. But I do want y'all to see, because she has her own, she makes her own stuff. And so she sent this to her cousin, And I'm sending out them shirts, so I owe some people some shirts. Boy, I be bullshit. Anybody want to be a free intern? Oh my God, is this not the cutest? Look, y'all. I'm finna wear. I got a show tomorrow. It's a Kente clutch. Shit. With the inside up. Okay, with the shut tape up. Sorry, this is some fly shit. You can wear this with anything. Solid color. Boom, boom. I love it, cousin. Thank you so much. Look, all this goddamn gift wrapping paper. Shit. Y'all make sure y'all check out Shantae Monique. Y'all. It's my friend. It's my cousin. It's my first cousin's boutique. And she sent me these purses, and I love it. I got to look at my other ones, but I'm wearing one tomorrow. Shit. For the culture. Yes.
Right. Well, we're going to take a quick break and come back with more G-Spot.
G-Spot. Don't leave, y'all.
Royal Blunts now has tobacco-free blunt wraps. Try the new all-natural Hemperella hemp wraps. Hemperella comes in an assortment of flavors including blueberry, grape, Cali Fire, OGK, mango, and naked. Royal Blunts have always been ahead of the game with their innovative products such as their many deliciously flavored blunt wraps, foiled fresh wraps, and the always fresh, never dry resealable pouch. If blunts ain't your thing, try their naked rolling papers. Find these and other Royal Blunt products at your local convenience stores or smoke shop retailers. And be sure to visit their website at royalblunts.com and follow them on Twitter at royal_blunts with the hashtag Royal Blunts and hashtag GSpotXXL. The G-Spot is lit by Royal Blunts.
Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Lucretia and Kamira. Funny, smart about whatever. Welcome to the G-Spot. With Kamira and Precious. So sexy and pressure. Welcome to the G-Spot. With everything down the gorgeous and great. Where everyone is welcome, but you gotta stay in your place. At the G-Spot. Welcome to 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 the G-Spot. With Precious and Kamira. Funny, smart about whatever. Welcome to the G-Spot. With Kamira and Precious. So sexy and pressure. Welcome to the G-Spot. With everything down the gorgeous and great. Where everyone is welcome, but you gotta stay in your place. At the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot. Welcome to the G-Spot.
And we back, yeah. Welcome to the G-Spot. Hey, I am Precious. We are back. Shout out to our sponsor, Royal Blunts. Make sure y'all follow Royal Blunts, Royal_Blunts. Make sure you hashtag G-Spot, XXL. Make sure you smoke Royal Blunts if you smoke. I mean, if you don't smoke, just don't go get that shit. But if you smoke, hey, smoke Royal. Because we royalty. You know what I'm saying? I pulled out my other purses. Look at that. With the slant. That shit fly, fool.
Yeah, that's cute.
Right? I'm like, okay, cuz I see what you're doing. Yes, my cousin made these. Isn't it right? All right, but anyway, we are back, y'all. And our special guest has arrived. I'm so excited because I've been getting into my shit, like really into some shit. And so today we do have Psychic Wayne in the building.
Hey, Psychic Wayne.
Hey, Poetess, how you doing? I love your enthusiasm. I really do.
Raise the roof.
He is definitely our resident. Okay.
Favorite.
I said before we get into anything, I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about your art.
Okay.
Do you consider that tarot reading an art form?
It's a gift.
Well, I think anybody could maybe develop it. You know,
Okay.
that's what people that do what I do. They feel like, oh, they're like,
Like you're a god and you just know go get it.
Yeah.
But
it's like a muscle to me, and I've been doing it for over 25 years, and you know, sometimes it's a little bit easy.
Quick question. So when I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
When you first realized, like, were you young? Were you a kid, or were you because I know 25 years. I know you were. That's old. But I'm saying, were there signs? I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that.
When did you get interested in doing tarot reading?
Well, my aunt used to read the cards. So I used to play with hers. So, and you know, my mom was like, hey, we can't be doing all of that. So when I would go to her house, I would play with her cards. And then she finally bought me a deck. I was maybe 8.
And she showed you.
Yeah. She explained to me how this works, you know. And then after that, I kind of developed, okay, because it tells me a little story when I look at it.
Yes. Yeah. I love it.
So when you're doing, so anybody can really learn to read the tarot cards, right?
Like I said, I don't think I'm any special. Here's what I will say. I think some people read the cards differently than me in a different kind of way. It's kind of book learned, and you can tell.
Yeah.
But I'll just look at it and I'll see, oh, this, and this.
Okay.
You know?
So do you think it's an intuitive thing?
Oh, yeah. Because we all have intuition, all of us. Mine is just channeled into this. You know, I developed that.
Do you know how people do you know how people can develop their intuition better or no?
Oh, well, it works differently for everybody. For me, it was this, and then you know, this is an interesting story. I guess I was about 7 or 8. I started to realize when I dream, the opposite would happen.
Really?
And to this very day, I love to dream bad because the opposite happens. But some people can dream and it'll literally happen the way they see it.
So you got dyslexia dreams.
That's exactly right. And I remember the first time I had it, I was maybe 4th grade, and we were going to have a spelling test the next day. And that night, I dreamed that I got a 0. And I got 100. And it didn't really register then, but it started to happen more and more and more.
That's crazy. You know, I've been getting more in tune with myself, and I go to my little store, and I actually have two sets of 2 decks of tarot cards. I have the Mother Peace, the Mother Earth, the Mother, and I love that round. You know, they're not the square ones, but I do understand what you're saying because when you go in there, you look at what resonates with you. You know, right. And so. It does tell a story, and everybody interprets stuff different, but it is a story in the cards, and it is very enlightening, you know.
It is, and that's the point of it, you know, instead of this whole thing about, you know, it's against God and that kind of thing. Yeah. The Pope, right. All of them use the tarot cards.
Why do you think it has that type of
Oh, well, it's very simple because if you already know you can get your own answers from God through another way,
exactly,
then you ain't got to go to church and get them your money.
And pay them, and that's a business, big business.
Right. So they're going to say, look, that's the devil. Y'all need to come in here, which is fine, you know. Go do whatever, but don't be putting it down when you're doing it behind the scenes too, making
it's different avenues. So if you think about it, even communion, where it's supposed to be representing the blood, that ain't crazy. Then we supposed to be drinking this. I know we drinking wine or juice, but it's supposed to represent the blood. That sounds like some crazy stuff too.
Right.
So it's not really crazy. It really is. It's really good.
It is, and you know, and when you were telling me about what is this for? This is nice.
My cousin made these and sent them to me. They're purses, little clutches.
Oh, wow.
That's
awesome.
Right?
Right. It is. Mm-hmm. But I mentioned your little thing right there.
Oh, my blunt. Oh, yeah, when he came in. Oh, my bad, y'all. You know, I'm so comfortable. We at home here. So I just sit my blunt right here, and he like, what's that? I'm like, oh, that's weed. You want to smoke?
I don't smoke, but I don't judge. And the reason I noticed it is because, then I have to talk about my astrology stuff. So real quick, Neptune, transiting Neptune, went into Pisces. Neptune rules Pisces. Pisces rules movies. It rules television. And it rules drugs, and it rules addiction. So ever since 2012, what has happened? We've had these big drug addictions issues with opioids.
Yeah, and people...
Marijuana has become legal.
Promote.
Black Panthers, huge movie for other people other than white people. So all of these things are happening. Even the vegan movement is because Neptune is in Pisces.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you so into it and you study, so you know.
Okay, so you read tarot, but you also do astrology.
I do.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And what, and are the two related?
They are tied together, but I use them generally separate.
Those along with numbers are all tied together, right? Along with numbers?
Well, yeah, but I don't know a lot about numerology.
But I do, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Not just because he's here, but I read your horoscopes every day. My Virgo one, and I look at my colors, and a lot of times I wear my color of the day, or, I like it. Shit. I'm just into it, y'all. I feel good, like, for real. But you do pop it, come on, we're the Virgo one. Shit. No, but it's good. So you brought cards. You brought your tarot?
I did.
And you know what? Last time you was here, remember my mama? We called my mama and she didn't know what time I was born. I found my birth certificate on these hoes.
That's up.
Let me ask you again, too, Wayne, before we get to the cards. Like, there's different decks, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's the difference in the decks?
Just the artwork in them. Is different. And then, like she was saying, how you pick up cards, you kind of resonate with them. I have about 40 different decks.
Wow.
And
so my two sounded like a joke
and they're
to
different
you.
ones?
Yeah.
Different
and I can't
types?
read all of them.
Yeah.
They're like...
Because, some they have, like, angels on them, different kind of angels. Some have... Like, I got Mother Peace, so it's, like, resonating with us. And the black people, like, they have a naked woman or this, or you in the water. Like, it's just...
Right.
It's really...
Yeah.
It's ethnic. Shit.
And I tried to get the African ones, but I can't really read them.
Yeah,
they're harder to read.
I don't know. I'm not good at reading. I'm just learning, y'all. But what I'm saying? So
That's how you do it.
Yeah, but I do try to read it by myself and then read what it is.
Right.
And I'm pretty damn good, y'all. I've been reading my friends.
Oh, shoot. Psychic precious.
Yes. But
so
no,
what's the difference between a psychic and a tarot reader?
Well, I don't know. There's a difference between what I do versus a medium. A medium
I said
supposed to channel and talk to the dead people. I don't do that.
You don't do that.
So, psychic comes under a lot of things come under psychic because it's rooted in the word psych, which is the mind. So you're reading from the mind, So whether it's cards or whether it's dead people, it all kind of comes under that same umbrella.
Yeah, when I think of psychic, I think of somebody that could see the future or could know some information from the other side.
Call me now!
That can do predictions. I mean, that's what I...
Right. Well, this is what I explain to people. They come to me, and it's kind of hard because people come to me, oh, well, I'll be a millionaire. Am I going to be famous? Here's the thing. I can predict that, but it also depends on what
moves you make. Yeah, you can't just sit around and wait to be like, I ain't going to do nothing. And tomorrow, millionaire on these houses?
Right.
No.
You said I'm going to be a millionaire. So I'm very careful about that.
How you pick your words
because what I do is to help you understand help you understand what you're here with, what you came here with, and what you can do to make it do what you want it to do.
To make it,
yeah. So people want me to tell them, oh, he knew I had 3 kids. Oh wow. Or he didn't know I have 3 kids. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they come with certain stuff they want you to know, just like that. Look, this is what I'm getting. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, keep your ass a pushing. All right. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and stress out over your life.
Oh, not at all.
That's why I just take what resonates. Look, you can tell I be on this shit. If you don't get it, take what resonates with you. Psychic Wayne in the building, y'all. Sure, call in 323-293-3375.
And is there something else that you would like us to know before you
crack open?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know if any of the listeners did follow or do follow me on Instagram, but back, you remember, I don't know if you guys know, back in the summer when we had the big solar eclipse, in Donald Trump's chart, it was right on his ascendant. And the ascendant has to do with who you are and that kind of stuff. And look what's happening to him now. Yeah. So that wasn't good.
But that ain't even just now. That's been since he been in that motherfucker.
Well, look how much stuff he got away with.
Yeah.
But now it's finally.
Now it's catching up to him. It's
really
like
hitting him now.
It's coming.
Yeah, the whole Russian investigation thing. Whew. He needs to call me. You listening, Donald? Give me a call. Maybe I can help.
For
you.
what?
We're not helping.
Well, he deserves to get some help.
No, he does not.
Look at us. We can't be like that. We want to be. I'll be wanting to be like that.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No, but
he's just a lover.
I just had to ask.
I try to be fair.
Okay, so we have a question in the chat room. Actually,
go with this.
If tarot reading is so on point, why isn't it considered a science? Or is it a science?
Well, I don't think it is a science. I think scientists have gone out of their way to say that it's not a science. And look, when they say, why is it so on point, I get a lot of stuff right. I'm human. I'm not going to get everything. I'm not supposed to get everything right. So that's all I got to say about that.
Who cares about science? Just go with what you got me.
And that's the whole thing about this.
So when you're doing a tarot reading, how should people receive it? What is your, like, should they say take it with a grain of salt, or should they look out for signs? I mean, how should they, or literally should they walk the path that these cards are telling them?
You have to take it with a grain of salt, because I make it very clear to people. They calling me, should I get an abortion? I'm not deciding that for you.
God.
So if we want to look at ask the cards, hey, if I do this, kind of what
or
could
just
happen?
what do you see? Just what do you see?
We can do that.
That's fine. Yeah.
Or should I get a divorce? Should I leave my husband?
You can't ask them. No. Y'all can't put that on a person, y'all.
I can tell you sometimes that, well, you eventually going to leave. Yeah. But, for me to have that kind of weight on me to make those kind of big decisions, I'm not doing it.
Speaking of, let me throw this in, y'all, because, you know what I'm saying, I love my nephew, you know what I'm saying, little Nick or whatever, and he was supposed to come out here for his spring break and shit. And so my brother, baby mama hit me up. They just wanted to stay with me a couple of days. They was going to have a room. I'm like, cool, come, wooty woo. But, I was supposed to let them know exactly when, because y'all know how my schedule changed. So I end up letting her know still about 2 weeks before, you know what I'm saying? But I'm figuring, like, if you coming, then you coming, right? So she hit me back on some, like, well, after not hearing from you, we decided to go to Florida instead. Thanks for the consideration. And we were like, just in this text. And I'm like, I told you that my schedule, like, I don't have a set schedule. So I hit you up when I could and let you know. But now you like, but I can't take the weight of the whole trip. Everything got ruined because Precious didn't get back to you.
That they were looking for an excuse. Because my relatives tried to do that with me, with my dad. Like, Felicia's mad at us, so we're not going to come. I'm like, wow, what does that have to do with you coming to see Pops?
Yeah, that's retarded. And I got a show today, and you hitting me with this. I just put cool, enjoy. Because you know what? I'm not going to take it.
You're not going to receive it.
I'm not going to receive that bullshit.
Well, at some point, you need to go ahead and reach out and say,
I do, because I do love my nephew, and I did want to see him, but it's like right now, and then somebody, I just couldn't. I
get it.
But because people will throw that shit on you, like, you changed your whole life because of me. The whole trip. You couldn't have just did that. You didn't have to. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll take it.
Right.
It's Precious. Okay, let's go. We're going with the cards. And what deck do you have here?
Oh, this is American Indian deck. I love it.
American Indian deck. Okay.
Yeah. See? American Indians.
And do you have a method to how many times you shuffle, or you just go?
I just go with what I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So if anybody wants...
Sometimes if I've had a really heavy call, and somebody else called, I shuffle a lot to kind of get that energy out of there.
Well, last time you was here, you predicted that I would have a good show that would open up opportunities when I was going out of the country, and you were so fucking right.
Oh,
you know
right.
what I'm
and
saying?
Now that we got your birth time, we're going to get you together.
It was so, like, I've been talking good stuff about it. like, it was amazing. Best, my best shit, So
now, I want to ask you this. I don't know. Is it okay if I ask how old you are? Because I'm going to see what cycle you're in.
I'm 36.
Oh, there you go. Okay, imagine this is your birth chart, all right? So between 34 and 36, Jupiter, which is the planet that, you remember when Beyonce blew up and all that? That planet expands you, Okay, so at between 34 and 36, it comes back to the same place that it was. So this is a good cycle for you, and that's a good sign.
And Beyonce's a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo.
well, there you go. Were y'all born the same year or no?
Yes. We the same age. I think me and Beyonce the same damn age. We both 36.
That's gonna be interesting. Okay, but you know that your soul has a different path than hers. Mm-hmm. So your lives wouldn't be exactly alike.
But my point is, Virgos are great. Dave Chappelle, Beyonce, Cat Williams.
Y'all okay? Y'all okay?
Excuse you, shit.
Gotcha.
No, but let's go. Let's do something. Let's see just whatever you have. 9/12/81, September 12th. Right. 81 at 7:45 a.m. I was brought into this world via my mama. Daddy put it down. Oh my God. On the house.
I used to tell people my mama ain't never had sex. I can't even think about that. Now with your left hand, cut it into 3 stacks.
Good, because I'm left-handed.
Okay,
you know
are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Everything I relate to it. Good, cuz. Boom, boom. Okay.
All right. Let's see what's going on with you.
Let's see what's going on.
Okay, you got some travel thing coming up?
I got a little something later on this year. Mm-hmm. I do. I got that deposit on these houses. So I do have something set this time, yes.
Well, this is talking definitely about travel with career. You got good news coming, and you got good news coming from or about a woman, either that you're working with or going to work with. Okay. Just kind of overall here.
I think you said that last time you were here too.
I don't remember.
I know he said it was going to be good and it was going to open up a lot of opportunities and doors.
But this is the opportunity that you already have because this is your recent past. Okay, this is you still trying to make things happen, and this is the woman that you're going to connect with, who's going to do something for your career. Now, you ain't got to go to court for anything, do you?
I hope not.
Well, don't speed.
Okay.
Don't and it could be as simple as that because they're talking about a small legal message that you have here about something having to do with the law or court or whatever. But also just looking at this is actually very good news. It has to do when I see a lot of people like cards that show face cards, it has to do with people that are about to do something for you or help you or get you where you're going, and they're especially good. They're good people. They're not like swords to be like the police or the doctor. These are good stuff here.
It is good people around.
Yeah,
really.
When is your next performance?
I have a show tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow and Wednesday I'm at the prison. Tomorrow I'm doing a comedy
standing in front of the stage around the people.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is good, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, that's just what they're talking about in general. I mean, we can ask something more specific if you like, but, yeah.
Okay. What about love? Is somebody going to come swoop me up or what? God damn. I'm getting the career shit together. Is anybody? Is Floyd Mayweather ever? Nah. No, am I ever going to trust somebody enough to really be in love?
Well, let's see.
Look, I don't want to ask him that. That's one of them dumb questions. Should I have a boy? Am I going to be trustworthy? Nah. Okay.
No. I get
Did you see anything in it? But I'm glad he saw my career because that's my main focus. You know
as it should be, because that's the thing we have the most control of. And that's what I tell people. It would be great if we all met what we call our soulmate or that person we're going to be with. If we could control that. We can't control that. So we have to be open to it. In trial and error, okay, is this him or this her or this him or, And
I don't mind because in real life, I got love. Like my mom and daddy, they still together. My brother, I know what love is. I get it. I wouldn't mind it, but it's not like I'm going to die without a man.
Well, no, you won't. But look, here's the deal about that. We're all here to love and be loved. So it's great when you have love from friends and family and all of that stuff.
But you need love in the dick, in the pussy. You need some sexual loving.
Everybody needs partnership. They say that they don't, but there's some kind of need that we all have for it. Now,
we have a sexual need for sure. I'm gonna get it.
Cut that for me.
Cut it 3 times again.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Looking at Precious is love.
Yeah, I thought you were saying looking at Precious is love. Like, that's a thorough shit to look at. You're looking at her love life.
Okay, how long has it been? Because this doesn't look that bad. The way you talking, I was like, how long has it been since you've been in what you consider to be a real relationship?
I haven't been in a real relationship in a long time. Like it's you know, I'm not. It's somebody there, but I haven't been in a relationship, and I don't know shit. Like where I really took it.
Because when I look at this, you know, I would usually get the hermit card, which is somebody just sitting there being alone or whatever. But that's not what you got. You got the last card here has to do with the lovers. So if you're saying to me, there's nobody around you.
It's somebody around, but it's not It's not like. What do you see?
I'm just telling you what I see.
I know.
You're telling me it's nobody.
You saying it's a lover? Like
I see some type of situation around you.
It is a situation.
Well, hold on. Okay, and then this is also telling me that there's going to be a decision that's going to have to be made around this situation. Or either you waiting for the decision to be made, or whatever. You're going to actually be in love. I don't know if it's this person, but what I will tell you is that there's somebody around you now that you're pretty connected to. Mm-hmm. So for whatever reason it's not working or whatever, this person, you would be going on your way if there was nothing there, but you still are there. And they're still showing up here. So at the last card, of the layout here has to do with strength, which means all the love and all the affection that you want, you will get. I don't know if it's from this person because there's some kind of decision around it that either you have to make or they have to make.
That's good. That's good.
Well, okay.
We have a call.
I'm sorry. Okay. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Caller there.
Thank you. Because it is somebody there, but it's not like, you know.
Oh, they hung up.
Because, you know, it's a situation. It's not a relation.
Okay.
You know,
it may be looked at as a situation, but it certainly this showed me that it's something more than you're like, okay, it's just that, but it's something more to it than just that.
Damn, I be trying to be like it ain't that guy. Damn.
But look, that's the whole part of having free will. Just because my cards say that, you can go and meet somebody the next day and leave that situation alone if that's what you decide. But they're telling me, okay, well, this is what's going on. You know what I mean?
So what? It's just like the motherfucker just around, or what is it?
Well, no, there's a connection there with somebody that you're with, or around, or spending time with, or whatever's going on. So even if you're not calling it a relationship, they're like, okay, well, there's something there, So
I guess I'll take a general reading while we're waiting.
Yes,
call in.
Yes, thank you.
I'll come and split the card. February 2nd.
Okay, Aquarius.
Damn, are you trying to be like this shit?
No. You look,
trying to fight this.
And even if that's.
I don't want people to see my thumbs.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I don't.
We're doing general, right?
I blocked them and everything. I really be trying. Damn.
Go that way.
Motherfuckers be bringing the motherfucker up. I don't even be talking like, God damn. Nigga, go away. Shoot, fly, don't bother me.
Right.
Ooh.
Queen of Pentacles.
Come on.
Uh-oh, what is Queen of Pentacles?
She's the business lady.
Boss.
Okay, so, we've talked before about another situation.
Right.
Can I ask you, what's the status of that?
It's nothing right now.
That's
what's that card?
The hermit, when you by yourself, like, shit, I'm sitting around, nigga. What's going on in the world? Yep.
Right now, this is really, really more focused on you building the business and building the career. However, like when I look further into the future, you got.
Look at all these men. Ooh,
Nah. Some people coming into your life. I'm going to tell you this. I think that relationship, even if it's done or over, I feel like it made you look at men differently. Mm-hmm. As far as even the type of man that you like or that you want or whatever. Because this person is, if it's not the one from the past, will remind you of the person from the past.
That's going to be
You still talk?
Yeah, it's still a deep connection, but we're not really talking.
Okay.
She cut him off. Cut him. Hey, cut it. Say, get your mind right.
When you get the Hermit card, I mean, that was telling me basically, okay, well, things are a little bit flat around her now, but that's kind of going on now. But then coming up, you got some people coming.
I see him, Poe. I see him.
And I don't know if you know the deck, but the Four of Wands, it does have to do with like walking through a door of love and relationship, and that's ahead.
Okay.
Are you trying to? Are you open to meet people?
Yeah, I'm open.
Just open or putting forth a little effort? I feel like you're only open.
Right now. I'm only open because you're right. I have been just focused on my business, but I am open.
Well, life is about balances.
Yes.
Okay.
Get on her, because we be telling her like, Poe.
You can have all the money in the world. I've read for many a rich person that doesn't have a relationship, and that's kind of part of why they're not.
I'm not saying that I don't want a relationship. I just want the right relationship.
We all want the right relationship, but
we got to take a chance, though.
It's trial and error. And then a lot of people do, and I've had this issue too, is that you bring a lot of the things that have happened to you before when you try to meet the next situation, and that's not always the same person. Sometimes it is, but
you know what? And
it's not always the same person.
That's real. I had a conversation with one of my first loves who really hurt me, and he really we closed it. Where he was like, I was young. I loved you, but I was a bad person. And I'm like, and I ain't know how to be a girlfriend. And whoop-de-whoop, but it was cool because that was shit I was telling like, I hate everybody from that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was the one.
Well, that's the emotional part of
it. But I know, and then it's like when you like somebody so much, it's so hard to just like other motherfuckers, even if they good catches. But me and Kamira be trying to push Poe, like, Poe, bitch, he on you, bitch, go. She like,
Because about me is like when I let you in, I let you in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you might have to work to get in, but once you get in, you in. And I don't like to deal with, and I know that there's no way around it, but disappointment, in a person.
Look, anytime we're disappointed, it's because we're to learn a lesson.
Or our expectations were in the wrong place.
Well, that's part of the lesson then.
Yeah.
So, we're never going to get away from being disappointed. Even when you do find that mate, that soulmate, or whoever it is, that relationship is not going to be perfect. And then, nothing lasts forever.
And like he said, that balance is important, Poe, because Poe don't play no games at work. Like, nigga, I got out and said I'm having a bad day, and she still got mad at me. Look, and nigga, I'm like, Poe, not today, fool. Come on, we got to chill today. Me too. It ain't going to work. Nigga, but I'm saying, but in her relationship, she the sweetest, nicest. She turned into like a little girl. You know what I'm saying? She's so sweet. And it's like, everything's okay. Everything ain't okay. Bring in the work, Poe. Tell that nigga, Poe. Go, Poe. And so that balance too, nigga.
Oh yeah, I know. I need balance.
And you know what? When you were redecorating this place, I saw it on your Instagram. Mm-hmm. I wanted to look at your chart to see what was going on with that, and I'll look before I leave. To see, because all of that should be showing up in your.
So in the cards, is that it for me or?
It's talking about they're talking about you making money.
Oh, okay.
And they're talking about you not having a relationship. And they're talking about you meeting somebody.
Okay.
Are these good people? Because, sometimes... Are they?
Well, yeah. The Chief of Shields, which is actually the King of Pentacles.
Okay, King of Pentacles.
Right.
Okay.
He's more money-oriented. He's about me getting mine, you getting yours, and then we build it together.
That's good.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, we have a call. So let's
wait a minute. I want to ask about one more of your cards.
Okay,
you need to know. Look, the trail now. Who is this? What is the real name?
That card has to do with two. So two people or two situations that she'll probably end up having to decide what's better, or also it could be one that comes is not the right one, and then the second one comes. But the final card, the Four of Wands, is she walks through the door for a relationship.
Like the four, the pillars, your foundation.
Right, exactly.
Oh, there's hope.
Yes.
Goodness.
Okay, we have a caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hey.
Leslie, and I'm calling from Los Angeles.
What's up, Leslie from Los Angeles? How you doing?
I'm good. I actually just came back to Los Angeles after being gone for a while. So the fact that you have Wayne on doing readings is perfect timing for me. I feel like I'm starting over.
Good. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming back from Philadelphia. I was here, and then I went to Philadelphia, and now I'm back.
Okay. Did you visit Meek Mill?
No.
You didn't make it by there. Okay. But you do support her. No, go ahead and ask Psychic Wayne your question.
No, my question is, what's next for me here? Back now that I'm home. I feel like I'm starting over, and I don't think I'm having a crisis of confidence, but I'm just feeling like I'm unsure for the first time in my life.
Okay. Well, as I was shuffling the cards, the in your deck will be the 5 of Wands, fell out of my hand, which that definitely means that they're trying to tell us something. The first thing I get is that you kind of left Philly, coming here hoping things are going to change. But I'm telling you right now, if your behavior doesn't change from where you were, this is only going to be a partial victory for you. Okay. So do you remember how your life was in Philly?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and finish the shuffle. I just wanted to give you that message. But.
And I'm not in it, but are you running away from something out there in Philly, or what's going on, Leslie?
What happened was I was there, and my job basically laid people off. And instead of staying there to go through yet another job search, competing with other people in my field that had also gotten laid off, I just decided to come home.
Okay.
To do that here, right?
No, not necessarily to do that here, but, I have family and friends here.
Okay.
And, my kids are grown. They're off, becoming the men they're supposed to be. And so I feel like it's time for me to start over, too.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you something. Did you have an idea to do a business? Or what do you know about owning a business or having a business?
I've been an independent contractor, but as far as owning a business, separate sort of than what I do, but I am learning to do something new, to apply my skills.
Let me explain something to you. I don't think you quite understand exactly what you're capable of doing when it comes to like organizing a business or even owning a business. This speaks of a lot of knowledge that you have. You have strong people skills and you have strong communicative skills. So I think it's time for you to kind of, with this new start, to kind of see if there is some kind of business that you want to start to build or grow, because it's either that or you're going to run somebody's business. I'd rather you do your own business. But you have those kind of skills here. And the last card we get is the 6 of Pentacles, which is a good deal of money, meaning that your income is definitely over the next 6 to 8 months. You're going to start to make money, and then you'll be able to take that further than you could have taken it in Philly. So, yeah, there's a purpose of you coming here, but I need you to understand coming here that you have to do things differently than they were there.
Okay.
Don't come with the Philly attitude, okay? She need it.
No. Trust me, I've always kept LA in my heart, so.
Are you planning to do entertainment or anything?
Oh, what, in terms of the industry that I work in? No, I'm a journalist and editor. I've worked around entertainment, and I've, covered entertainment in certain ways.
Are you going back? You really need to go back to that. That's why they're speaking of this knowledge and all of this stuff that you have, the communicative skills, writing skills. Are you planning to do that again?
Well, I don't know that I'm, because the industry's changed, and I'm not that interested in that part of it. I feel like if there's a way that I can apply those skills to something new or something related, then that would be satisfying.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes things are kind of disguised as not what we want. I'm going to advise you to look deeper into that, because your time there or whatever you've done in the past, it's not up. It really isn't. Okay.
You sound like a light, girl. You got to spread that light. Let it shine.
Well, she has some beautiful cards here. She does.
All right, great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Leslie, hold it down.
I love you too, Precious. I love you, girl.
Thank you, hon. Love you back. G-Spot. Oh, I know the show's supposed to be over. We got to keep going. No. Well, what's up with you, though? Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I am.
I know you...
Do you read your own cards on yourself?
Exactly.
I try not to, honestly. Only in severe cases. But my astrology chart told me 2 years ago that this situation was coming.
Really?
And I didn't realize it.
When it came, did you know?
I didn't. But then when I looked at my chart, I was like, there it is.
Wow. So you are happy now?
Yeah.
I don't like that, yeah.
Well, I am. I mean, see, the thing of it is that in my chart, that's why I love astrology. The cards are one thing and astrology is another. It told me that my relationship or my whoever I'm going to be with, it will be a unique situation, and it'll be somebody foreign. Foreign foreign could be South Georgia, but I live in California. You know what I mean? But I'm in a relationship with somebody from Brazil that I know nothing about Brazil or speaking Portuguese or any of that, and that's what happened.
How long has it been?
A year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so good. Where did you meet? I'm sorry, is that too deep?
No, it's not. Okay. That's the unique part of it. They were my friend on Instagram. And I was like,
and they hit your DM.
Yeah, but I wasn't interested or bothered with that, you know. No, and then eventually you just started to connect and chat.
So you finally responded. Did they?
Finally.
They kept hitting you up, and you like,
yeah. No, they didn't keep, but then every now and again,
like, say, I'm still here. I'm still here.
I'm in California. You worlds and worlds away. I mean,
Okay, we have a call, but I wanted to ask you really quick. What do you find more accurate, the tarot cards or the astrology?
That's hard to say.
Like
I think with the astrology, it's more of what you have to work with in this lifetime, and we can look at that and kind of manipulate that to see, okay, this is a good time to do this or do that or whatever.
Okay,
so
we're going to take our final call and then get into our advice letter. We can't leave without doing that, and then Wayne could offer his advice as well.
Okay, I just got a couple more questions because it's retrograde now. All right, caller, I'm sorry. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, my name is Sean. I'm calling from Inglewood.
What's up, Sean? Inglewood. Hey, in the building. Go ahead and ask Psychic Wayne whatever you want to ask, Sean.
Okay, well, check it out, Psychic Wayne. I want to ask about my career. I want to ask one or two, but, saying career and love, but, I really want about my career first.
Good dude, Sean. Good.
All right, what's your birthday?
April 8th.
What you going to do? You having a party?
Aries, so what's your question about your career?
Is it going to start increasing, because I'm a photographer, so I want to see if anything going to start increasing, like, guys, books, stuff like that, bookings and stuff like that.
All right, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You got a nice voice, Sean.
Thank you. I follow you on IG, Precious.
You do? Let me follow you back. Am I acting funny? Do I follow you back?
Probably do. On Studio Deuce.
I think I do. I know that name.
Oh, you and Kamira and Poetess, yeah. That's what's up.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm following you back.
Man. Okay, how long have you... When did you launch your photography business? Because things are definitely about to pay off, especially July, August. When did you launch this business?
No, I've been launched. I've been doing it for like a minute, man. I've been doing it for a while. Just that, it's been ups and peaks and valleys and stuff like that. And I just want to start, really get popping because I've been getting a lot of IG hit ups, with a lot of models from LA models and stuff like that. And
How many years?
Let's say about 10 years.
Okay, you should be further along than this because it does speak of your skill. That's the card of skill and talent. Okay. So you're not, I don't want to say you're doing something wrong, but what I will tell you, if you've been doing this 10 years and I see this kind of talent, you're going to have to try to do something different in order to make this bigger. But there's something that comes in June, July, August that actually kind of pushes you a little bit further into the light.
Ooh.
How old are you?
I'm 43. I'll be 44 in April.
Okay, well, see, that's why I like to know the ages because that's the cycle. You're in your midlife crisis. People don't know that came from astrology. It's what happens is between the ages of about 39 and 43, the planet Uranus goes opposite to where it was when he was born. Mm-hmm. And what happens if your life has been a certain way for so long, Uranus comes and disrupts it or mix it up and get you to get what it is you came here for. So my advice to you is that you're going to have to do something differently than, the IG, whatever. You're going to have to start really networking and connecting with people to show this talent that you have because it's big. I can't believe for 10 years you've been doing this and you should be shooting magazines or something.
I've done magazines. I've done like Urban Ink and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about, I'm starting to get hit up from like LA models all out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Because I got, a few connects. So it's like, it's starting to really, it's a trip. It's starting to really follow. And matter of fact, I just contacted a model from LA Models today, so I'm just trying to see what's up. Like, okay, something's in the water. You know what I mean? This is something real different.
Something is in the water.
Something is in the water. Cause look at the model. You got the card, baby, and she's beautiful too. The hair is long like
some model or whatever. When I was telling you that this summer, that's gonna be something that kind of pushes you further out there, and there she is.
Wow, she.
No doubt. I can't do love and nothing like that, huh? Because I got to ask her real.
Yeah, you need to call me off the air.
You got to call off the air for the love.
One question per person.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, thank you very much.
All right, buddy, keep going.
Thanks, Sean.
Keep going.
No, thank you.
All right.
And so where can people reach you to get a personal reading?
Sure, you hit me at my site at psychicwayne1.com. That's psychicwayne1.com, or call me at 888-929-6307. That's 888-WAYNE-07 if you can.
And do you have any specials going now? Let them know.
I always have specials.
Okay.
You know, because I send out the horoscopes, and I'll include specials in that.
And they could subscribe and get your
the newsletter.
How do I subscribe to your horoscope?
You just go to my site, psychicwayne1.com, and then the little thing will come up and get it.
Okay, so before we're gonna do the 4-page letter. And Precious, if you have any other questions, we can
I love Poe. Talking about Precious, we're gonna do the 4-page letter. Okay, Aaliyah, let's do it, girl. Our advice letter, yeah. Thanks for rocking out with us. Royal Blunts, you the shit. Oh. Hey, and this is the portion, Psychic Wayne, where I give my expertise advice. Hey.
I can't wait to hear it. It's cool.
Not as in tune as you, but I'm working on it. Hey, all right. Dear G-Spot, I've been married for 2 years to a hard-working man who provides a beautiful lifestyle for me, our son, and my stepdaughter. This is my first marriage and his second. His first wife of 10 years cheated on him with one of his good friends, and it devastated him. He now has some serious trust issues. I love my husband, but he is getting to be overburdened with his insecure ways. About 2 weeks ago, he had cameras installed outside of the house, but yesterday I found 2 hidden cameras inside of our home. One in the bedroom and one facing the front door. And about a month ago, he told me he installed a GPS on my car for safety reasons. But now I'm beginning to think it is to keep tabs on me. I think somebody put roots on me. I am a faithful wife and mother, but this is too much. Any suggestions? Thank you, Lucretia. Hey, Lucretia. Girl, this is a beautifully written letter, first of all. Girl, you did that. I saw it all. You've been married for 2 years. My thing is, like, he was married 10 years. I would like to know how long y'all were together before this one. Because if he that insecure, I feel like that should have been kind of revealed before you married his ass, girl.
I was thinking.
You know?
Like, he had to show signs of that.
He had to show signs of it. I was thinking it was going to go somewhere with the stepdaughter. Like, this bitch is tripping. You know what I'm saying? What to do? I love him. But, and that's the other thing. Like, the way Psychic Wang was saying, he can't tell you to do this or to do that. You can't. That's self-issues. That insecurity and installing cameras. So if it's one in the bathroom, leave that motherfucker, bitch. Look.
Oh my God.
But, I mean, having cameras around, I do have friends who know they kids ain't shit and they'll install a camera or this. But to be grown, the trust should be there. And this is 2 years worth of marriage. So it's kind of hard to say how to make your man not be insecure, you know?
Well, I mean, like you were saying, I think in the very beginning, this is too far right now. But in the very beginning, this should have been addressed and talked about.
Or are you not keeping it real, girl, and you did something? You stayed out for happy hour, bitch, you had a one-night stand. Like, keep it real with us so we can help you.
Sometimes I think when men are hurt, especially the wife was with his friend, he's just carrying that baggage on to this next relationship.
But you trusted enough to remarry,
right?
And have a baby.
Then if you don't trust anybody, then don't be with anybody. You're making this woman's life miserable.
If you that insecure, that's what I'm saying. Like, you was hiding that before you remarried.
And look, poetess, we all have been in some situation, whether people admit it or not, that makes us have issues with trust, and then we decide, okay, I'm going to try again, because there's 7 billion people in the world and not everybody's the same. And even I have people calling me a lot that, every time I date somebody, this happens or that happens. Well, you can mess up 90, you can date 99 people, and the 100th one is who you're supposed to be with.
And you know what? This will make me feel good. Put tabs on me, baby. I'm right at the store. I'm right at the weed store. I'm right at my show. I'm just handling the business, baby. Put tabs on me, baby. Show up. Shit, I would love that.
We have one more call and then we'll wrap, guys.
Okay. Kyla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Ray Funk. I'm calling from Gardena. I was checking you guys out of the stream. My stream name is Activate LA.
Thanks for calling in, Ray.
Yeah, I just want to give you guys a big shout out. I'm digging the show. I'm liking it. You know, I was going to call you guys earlier, but I was doing some stuff, and I'm loving the whole content. You know, and the guest too. You know, I wanted to ask a question, but I know.
Go ahead.
I know towards the end. I don't know if you guys have time.
Go ahead, baby. We squeezed you in, baby. We wouldn't have answered if we weren't messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard him. First of all, you know, how you guys doing? And I heard you mention earlier about there was a change that happened in 2012, but that's when it became
Neptune went into Pisces. Yes.
So how long is that going to last? Because I do see a lot of influence when it comes to alcohol, and like you said, I don't judge weed. I don't smoke it. I don't judge anybody for what they do, but I continue to see a big change from that year, you know, on towards now.
Well, yeah, it is. It's going to be there to 2025. Neptune
wow.
and Pisces. Anytime a planet is in the sign that it rules, things that fall under that sign are going to become prominent. So, what's his name? What's your name?
Ray Funk.
Ray. Did you say you don't drink or smoke or anything like that?
I do, and for the reason that I noticed a change, I've been slowing down, you know, and I stopped smoking cigarettes. But
how long ago?
The cigarettes, about, you could say
5 days.
6 years ago.
How many? How long ago?
6 years ago.
6 years ago. Okay. Well, let me explain this to you. Even though that's with that transit, it kind of affects the collective and not always the individual. I'll have to look at your chart, and we can see certain things about your natal chart. Where is Neptune? What planets do you have in Pisces? And you bring up an interesting point. Like a lot of the movie stars and musical people, they end up dying of drugs or getting hooked on drugs, and it's because their Neptune is strong. That Neptune gives them that star appeal, that glamour, that illusion. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, all of these people, they had a very strong Neptune.
Oh shit, Michael was a Virgo.
But he was
an August Virgo though. I'm September.
He was born with the moon square Neptune, which is addictive kind of issues. Yeah, and that's why all the plastic surgery and all of that. But I didn't mean to get off topic with you, buddy. But collectively, you're right. I mean, you have to see where Neptune is in your chart to see what it's doing to you. So, are you thinking that you're having a drinking problem again, maybe, or?
No, I don't. But it caught my attention because when I heard you mention the change that happened from 2012, like from that point on. It just made me think, you know what I mean? I started thinking about a lot of stuff as I was trying to stay away from stuff. And I'm seeing a lot of people, I will say, not only over addiction, but a lot of stuff that has to do with alcoholism and drugs and, you know. Yeah,
just like, well, that's because Neptune and Pisces, it rules drugs, it rules addiction, it rules movies, it rules television. We got Empire now. We got Black Panther. All of this stuff is opening up because it's Neptune and Pisces.
Now, Ray, you Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
So you was born drunk, right? So you gotta try to slow down. It didn't start in 2012 when you noticed something going. No, I'm just playing. Look, I love y'all. Shit, we party all night. But thank you for your call. We got to get out of here. But hit him up, okay? Because he is really good. Hit up Psychic Wayne.
If you guys could drop your information, I tried to find the number, but then I found it on the screen, and that's how I called you guys.
Okay. Yeah, well, Wayne, give him your number, and so he can continue the conversation with you.
Sure, you can just hit me up at 888-WAYNE-07.
That's easy to remember.
888-WAYNE-07.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you so much. Man, this has been a great show, y'all. We done ran damn near an hour and a half over.
Oh,
Psychic Wayne brings it out of us. Look, we really do appreciate you coming, and we know you get bombarded, so we did want to have the opportunity to ask you about your life, too.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, because nobody ever asks. They just think that my life is just perfect.
And then, and then too, because I start pulling cards for my friends, so now sometimes they'll be like, can you pull a card? And they'll be like, I ain't not now.
Okay, well, guess what's going to start to happen? You can just give an opinion about something. Ooh, is that what the card said? I don't have no cards. It's just what I think.
Yeah, okay, one last. Do you go to like the store and get the sage? And do you have a pendulum?
I do.
I have one, but I haven't programmed it. Yeah. Well, okay, y'all, we'll talk about this later. Y'all got Psychic Wayne information. Y'all know y'all got mine. It's the same every damn week. One Precious Comedy. Tomorrow I'm doing comedy pop-up in Culver City. Check my Instagram if you want to come support a bitch. You can't support me Wednesday. I'm at the jailhouse. Paul, what you got coming up?
Well, if you're interested in doing a podcast, you can contact us here at Morris Media Studios at contact@morrismediastudios.com, or you can follow me on social media at OG Poetess or Morris Media Studios.
Shout out to our sponsor, Royal Blunts.
Yes, thank you so much, Royal Blunts. We are promoting the non-tobacco products, so be sure to pick up your hemperillos,
and make sure you support my cousin for the culture, Shantae Monique.
Those are beautiful.
Thank you.
Very Wakanda.
She is very talented.
Very
for
Wakanda.
the culture.
We out, y'all.
Vaya.
Royal Blunts now has tobacco-free blunt wraps. Try the new all-natural Hemperella hemp wraps. Hemperello comes in an assortment of flavors including blueberry, grape, Cali Fire, OGK, mango, and naked. Royal Blunts have always been ahead of the game with their innovative products such as their many deliciously flavored blunt wraps, foiled fresh wraps, and the always fresh, never dry resealable pouch. If blunts ain't your thing, try their naked rolling papers. Find these and other Royal Blunt products at your local convenience stores or smoke shop retailers. And be sure to visit their website at royalblunts.com and follow them on Twitter at Royal_Blunts with the hashtag Royal Blunts and hashtag GSpotXXL. The G-Spot is lit by Royal Blunts.